Welcome back everyone. In this video I will discuss how to create the UI design for adding the to-do details. But before doing that, in the to-do collection here I will add one more attribute named as user ID. So here I will give the name as user ID. I will give the size as 100 and I will make it as required. So this attribute is added. Now let me move to VS Code, and here inside this to do view I will create a new file named as add edit to do view, because the same screen will be used for adding as well as for editing the to do details. Now here I will create a stateful widget, and let me import the package, and here let me convert to using super parameters. Let me remove this, and here I will use state, and here I will give the view name. That's it. Okay, now here inside this class I will create a global key. So final form key equals to global key, and it will have the type as form state. So I have created the form key, and here I will create few text editing controllers, one for title and one for description. Let text editing controller, let me give the name as title editing controller, and another one as description editing controller. So I have created this, and here I will create one more variable of type boolean. Let me remove this package, this is not required for timing, and here I will give the variable name as is completed. Now here I will use the init state, and inside this init state I will create the instance of these two text editing controllers. So title editing controller equals to text editing controller, this is the first one, and similarly here I will create description editing controller, and I will initialize the variable is completed with the value false, because first time when the user will create the to do, at that time its value will be false, right? Now here I need to use or override the dispose method, and inside this dispose method I need to dispose the title editing controller as well as I need to dispose the description editing controller. And here I will create one more function named as clear text to clear the title editing controller and the description editing controller. So this dot clear, and description editing controller dot clear, right? Now here instead of container I will use a scaffold, and before that here I can move to this routes dot. Let me copy this, paste it here, and let me change its name to add to do, and let me give the path as add to do, and here instead of to do view I need to use add edit to do view. Let me save this. and now again move to add edit to do view. Now here if I click, then it is generating some error, unknown root name. Actually I need to do a hot restart. Now let me click once again, then you can see we are moving to the add edit to do view. Now let me go to this particular view, and here let me design the UI. Now first of all, here I will use app bar. In the app bar, in title, here I will use the text widget, and in the text I will give the text as appstring.add to do. Now let me save this, and you can see this is displayed here. Let me make it as const. Now in the scaffold, here in the body I will use the padding widget, and I will give the padding as 16 from all sides. Fine. Now as a child of this padding, here I will use the form widget, and in the form, first of all I will use key, and in the key I will use the form key which we have created above, right? Now in the child, here I will use the column widget, and as a children of this column widget, the first I will create a custom text form field. Okay, now here I need to pass all this. So in the controller, here I will pass title. In the validator, actually here I can write val, and here I need to check if val dot is empty. If it is empty, then I will return a message appstring dot required, appstring dot required. So this field is required, right? In the keyboard type, here I will pass text input type dot text. In the obscure text, here I will pass false. In the hint text, here I will give appstring dot title, and in the suffix, here I will pass null. Save this, and you can see the text field has been created. Now here I will use a sized box, and I will give its height as, let it be 10, and I will make it as const. Okay, similarly, to write the description, again I need to copy this and paste it. Now here instead of title, I can pass description, and here it will be description, and here I need to do one more thing. If it is value is empty, then I need to return required, otherwise I need to return null. Same thing here also I need to do, return null, right? After this, again I will use this sized box, and now I need to use rounded elevated button. In the button text, here I will pass appstring dot add, and in the on praised, here I will call a function submit. Now I need to create this submit function, and to do that I will come here and I will create this submit. Inside this function, first of all I need to check the form validity, and to do that here I will use if form key dot current state dot validate. If everything is fine, then this form will be submitted, otherwise not. Here I will use this one, save this, and now if I click here, then you can see form validation is happening and our to-do design has been created. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.